Hi, it's injury attorney Ann Fong, and this is what you need to know. Today, we're going to talk about previous injuries and previous conditions and how they may or may not affect your personal injury case. Now, your case isn't doomed just because you've had a previous accident or condition or injuries, okay? It just makes it a little more complex. Obviously, we're not dealing with a new injury. We're dealing with something you've had in the past, whether it be past 10 years or the past year. So the biggest factors that we look at is whether or not the auto accident caused an aggravation in an increase in your pain, your symptoms of your previous injuries or condition. So the biggest factor into looking and figuring that out is to looking at your prior medical history. And so a lot of times what we do is we will order our clients prior 5 to 10 year medical history and figure out, hey, how were you managing the pain before the accident? Were you at a level 1? Were you at an 8? What kind of treatment you were seeking and how long before the accident that was being done. Obviously, if it's something where you were seeking medical treatment every month and getting injections, then it's a little harder to prove that there's an aggravation. But for example, if a lot of time went by, you had a previous back surgery or a previous accident 5 years ago, and you had a couple injections in the beginning, but in the last 3 years, we showed no history of any complaints or any injections, and then this accident happens and triggers something in your back again, then we can probably likely prove an aggravation. So it could be complex. It's not something that these are cases are probably one of more cases that are complex. So that's definitely a time when I would definitely hire a lawyer, especially when the insurance adjusters will use that against you and say, hey, you've already had this back issue and you don't want them to get away with that. So seek, free consultation, make sure you seek the medical treatment. Definitely don't try and do these cases on your own.